Okay, I think with those werewolves we can talk, so wish me luck.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
I've been willing the whole time. I didn't need to kill any of you. We're talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady.
With a fang.
She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
I think the whole time we always pointed out that we wanted to talk, so I think that's quite honest. If you were willing to talk, why didn't you earlier?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
So you don't want to talk, but your lady wants you to talk. Great. So why doesn't this lady come out and speak to myself? Speak to me herself.
We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us. But until then, we will not chance her coming to harm.
Which is also interesting. If she's like the curse, like the beginning of the curse, or maybe also the anchor of the curse. Where do they protect her? They don't seem to think it's a curse, right? But yeah, maybe that plays into our theory from earlier that it's just like a curse for the Daelish, and maybe those are normal werewolves. Is your lady with a fang?
She is not with a fang, but she can tell you of with a fang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
So she's not the same. Then take me to this lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Let's see. Yeah, those two don't seem to be very happy that we're talking now. It's still quite a few left. Or was it just an ambush? Oh no, that's the lady. What is she? But she looks very similar to the White Wolf. She also has those twigs, branches around her legs.
I am the lady of the forest.
She kind of seems like a dryad or something, right? Or is she spirit? Or is she connected to the talking oak we met? Thank you. I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
Yeah, but that kind of confirms what the werewolf said earlier, right? The werewolves don't really want to talk. She wants to talk. But what is her connection to them? As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal.
So they're all cursed.
There are things that Zevran has not told you.
But the thing is, can we trust her? I guess it really depends on what she is. But so far, we can't really ask that, right? Or do you know what he has or has not told me?
Because there are things that he would not tell. Things that you should decide for yourself, whether you need to know. It was Zevran who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zethrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when
Why would he do
Daelish
that?
first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Daelish away. Zevran was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Daelish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
Does that mean that the original werewolves were humans? Did Zevran just curse the humans for that? I mean, yeah, typical Thedas peak human behavior. Oof. So Zevran cursed them, I take it.
Zevran came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the
Demon, I
humans
guess.
of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that...
Is she like the other part of the wolf or of the
I
spirit?
soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Because this twig branch style, that seems very similar. That seems to be connecting the wolf and her. But I mean, then again, we also saw some of the wolves following the big white wolf, Witherfang, right? In the very beginning when we entered the forest. But yeah, then the question is... Maybe it's like the duality of the spirit? Like she is like the merciful part and Witherfang as the vengeful part? And then I would also guess that probably she's like mainly down here protecting and Witherfang is going more on the offense, right? And that's thus also getting like Daelish to be cursed. Anyway, before we go even deeper into thinking and theorizing, let's continue talking. Why did you ambush the Daelish? For revenge?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zethrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zethrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We
Centuries.
His people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
I wonder why he never ended the curse. I mean, after literally centuries. Or it's just like really all consumed by revenge. But yeah, we are siding with them, I'd say. Because I mean, we are talking. If she just wanted to kill us, or if they just wanted to kill the Daelish, they could do that, or could continue doing that. They seem trustworthy, and we already had like quite a few suspicions with Zevran, right? Why would Zevran agree to come here alone?
If Zathrian comes, I shall summon Witherfang. I possess that power.
They're the same part of the... Not the same part. Part of the same thing.
Tell Zathrian this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Witherfang, and he will never cure his people.
But I mean... If Zevran can just break the curse, why doesn't he do that? Or would killing Witherfang mean like killing all the werewolves and their attempt is just to like transform them back? Are there like different outcomes? And what if there's no way to break the curse?
I believe there is. There must be.
If there is no way, then he dies. Then they all die.
I don't like you. You're not very diplomatic. Very well. I will go to Zevran and tell him this.
Then we shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
I also really do wonder if Zevran is going to play along. Let's go and find out. Because it would be nice to not have to kill the werewolves. But now that we know that this curse has been there for centuries, what you said, Alistair, earlier about them just like recreating the werewolves makes a lot of sense. Here we go. This is a lot easier if you're Daelish. Well, usually I play Daelish like elven mages. Not this time.
Yes.
Let's hope everything's going to work out. And I hope we don't have to backtrack. We have to backtrack. I mean, it's not too far. But that also seems to be like an... Okay, I will stop complaining. I just wanted to say that also seems like an old game thing, that very often you just have to walk back and get people and then walk the whole distance again. But no, he's actually already here. What are you doing here? You sus. We know about your curse.
And here you are already.
Still, I do wonder how, like, the ghost of the boy fits into this whole picture. Or was he also cursed? Or just randomly killed by the werewolves or someone else? Zevran, what are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart?
Have done what I must, so he's already kinda admitting what he did. No, I didn't.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
Oh, I wonder if we, like, turned back earlier, if he would also have met him. So, you knew about this ruin. Why didn't you tell me?
There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced
That's
you
so
on her
sus.
behalf. Might I inquire what she wants?
And how does he know that? But I mean, I guess he just guesses that based on us not having killed Witherfang. Dude, it makes you so sus that you withhold all this information. You won't summon Witherfang unless you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Just like part of that, right? Like, I don't know, a different side of the same coin. I thought Witherfang was a male wolf.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being.
Nice.
The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
That's the two different sides of werewolves, like the human part and the savage beast part. But the werewolves have regained their minds. And I guess the werewolves following Witherfang are more on the animalistic side.
I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come. I will
Yikes.
accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
And that probably also means killing her, right? Won't you at least consider talking to them?
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it.
I was cursed for centuries and all my descendants would be cursed. I think it's understandable, my friend. I assure you, the werewolves have regained their minds. Unfortunately, we can't roll persuasion.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess.
Wow.
This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
I just want to point out we're also all humans. He's a super dick. A little bit. Dude, he can't talk about others being obsessed with revenge. True. I mean, he himself also seems to be quite obsessed with it. I also do wonder if, like, the spirit and the werewolves always try to, like, get in contact with him. Why did he and his clan even go here? Because he still wants to just wipe them out? And then, yeah, even more, look who's talking about revenge and being obsessed. Do you still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Daelish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
And I guess this is the part where it's harder to convince him not being a Daelish. Because they started turning the elves off his clan. But I thought they started turning the elves off his clan because they're here again. I mean, they couldn't do that if they were, like, somewhere completely other, like, in a completely different region, right? Okay, maybe let's think a little bit about how to approach him to see that he's wrong. But it is your own people suffering now, as well as them. Hey, that gets him.
I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received.
How are they responsible for what their ancestors did? So you want us to let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
But I mean, that's also a different thing than those who did that to her and the descendants of them. But I think if we just say no, we wouldn't have done the same. He might just block it. I might have, but who's being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I'm not really sure if we got through to him, but I think it's worth a try, right? The thing is, if things go south, who are we going to support? Because I think we need him to try to lift the curse. I don't think we can do that. I will, unless you attack first.
I fail to see the
Because I
purpose
don't
of
think the
my
spirit is going to attack.
Very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
I mean, that gets him to not attack first. I'm just hoping the werewolves are going to keep it together. Let's see. I really like her design.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
I mean,
You've taken a name.
he also bound a spirit there for centuries, right?
These
Poor
beasts
spirit.
who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Vile savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to
What
be
a
that way.
racist.
There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
This is
Are you
madness.
certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood.
Blood magic.
Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
Oh.
No, that is not how it is.
So he also has like a personal gain. And truly, his suffering will be eternal. Just how far will you go for your revenge, Zevran?
I did it for my people. I did it for my son and my daughter. For them, for justice, I would do anything.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
So far they didn't turn on me. You just told them that they have to rot and keep their curse for eternity. And you're surprised that they're angry about that? Dude. But it kind of feels like we're not going to get like a peaceful ending. I don't want to kill him. I don't know if we can we force him? He doesn't seem to be someone who you can force to do something. Yeah, it's either the first option or the second. I would expect, like, saying that we're not going to support him would have higher chances of him actually reconsidering. Because he seems so very stubborn that I don't think he can be forced. I don't want this to go badly. You think forcing him is an option? Okay. You end that curse if I have to force you myself.
Zevran, you must think this through. Please.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
And he transformed into the wolf. Yeah. Great. Great, Zevran. And he's also connected to the Sylvans? Curious. And using more blood magic. Those are the best. Okay. Go. I hope we don't have to kill him. I hope we can force him. Here we go. Gosh, I hate those trees. Why can't they be like the rhyming tree? Can I give you like acorns and you stop hitting me? Okay, Morrigan, heal yourself. And run away. I also like that the werewolves are just frozen. Can't you help me? Come on. And healing Mabari. Healing myself. I can't heal myself. I have to heal someone else. But yeah, Zevran just seems to be completely obsessed with revenge. Justice. But I guess that's what he tells himself, right? We are the Elder Tree. To butch and stab us fills... To butch and stab fills us with glee. Yeah, feels like that. Come on, healing spell. Recharge! I know, it's my mana, actually. Okay, Alistair, come on. Survive, survive, survive. Cool. Health poultice. Here we go. I don't know, it feels like we're killing Zevran. Oh well.
No, no more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No! Stay your weapons! He only wished to avenge what he has lost. He may still redeem himself.
No, Swift Runner.
And it's our only choice, right? Our only option to break the curse.
Our hearts for mercy. How may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children. My people. I cannot do it.
But also his own people are dying, right? Hasn't this gone on long enough, Zevran?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, spirit?
I mean, he basically dedicated his life to revenge, right?
Just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrin. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me.
Oh.
We beg you, show mercy.
I mean, that's the other thing. The spirit never
You shame
got any say.
I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Come on, do it.
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
Also, he wouldn't do that to save his own clan because of lust for revenge. Damn it. Maybe we could have saved the guy's wife. I mean, if they're now all reverting back, that would have applied to her too, right? And all clothed, how convenient.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
Why are they wearing clothes? I mean, they've never been in a human form, right? Because they're descendants, so they've been in a werewolf form all their life. What a nice resolution for a curse, even providing them with clothes. Anyway. Magic. It kind of feels like the science meme. Anyway. We saved them. Nice. And yeah. I'm not a fan of the Keeper. I'm glad it worked out. So, what are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
I wonder how much they remember. Right?
My bruises are all bruised now.
Oh.
Yes, I'm
We
still
provide clothing to the naked to shelter the innocent's eyes. Ah, pff. Who's innocent around here? Anyway. Alright. I just feel bad that we killed the hunter's wife. Because it feels like she could have been saved. She just needed to hold out a little bit more. Oh well.